Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing? I'm here to bring you another channel message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets, okay? So, this is going to be, as you can probably tell by the title, no, get down, get away from that. Sorry, this is going to be what's happening for the rest of your March, okay? For this is March. I'm filming this on the 15th of March, so what's going to be happening for the last half of your March for 2022, okay? You are welcome to find this after March, okay? But you're still welcome to watch this. This could help you in retrospect understand some things that have already happened to you. So if you're in the middle of it, if it hasn't happened yet, if it's already passed, right? This is a timeless reading, so let it apply to you if it does, right? So I got with this right off the bat that for some of you, okay, yes, thank you, Spirit. Wow. Spirit is like already like talking so much to me. Okay. Spirit is saying that for some at some point in March, you might find out something that kind of hurts or kind of stings. Specifically, sometime I will get the impression that my cards or like that my tongue is like cut or that my fingers get cut on my cards. If there's some kind of sharp communication that's coming towards you, it could be a sharp blow. It could be something that you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that person said that about me, or oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening, or you know, like you might find out about a betrayal in the past or something like that. You might find out through word of mouth. It's something to do with something either somebody did, so somebody either is going to come to you and talk to you. It's about communication. So somebody's going to talk to you, they're going to message you, they're going to send you some kind of link to something. I'm not sure, but it is going to be kind of like a, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is really actually happening kind of energy. But at the end of it, on the other side of it, you're going to see that this tower moment or this event happened for your better good, right? It's going to cause a lot of healing to happen in the end on the other side of it. And you're going to be able to be like, okay, like in retrospect, I can look back and see that, you know, that, okay, I needed to learn that. It might have hurt to find out that person said that about me, but at least now I know where they stand. At least now I know what's really actually going on. At least now I know how this person actually really feels about me. At least how I know what's actually going on in this situation, okay? And it's really going to help you to shed off any of those layers of the past you might have been holding on to, okay? Or we as a collective might have been holding on to, and it's really going to show the world the real you. Also, not only is it going to, is how you're going to handle the situation, showing how you choose to react, to how you choose to respond to the situation, whether or not you choose to react or whether or not you choose to respond, or whether or not you choose for your response to be silence, like, nope, I'm good with it, I don't need to get involved in the drama. But right, it's going to show the real world who this person or who those people or what that was, right? And it's also going to show people who you really are too, right? With the way that you move after this happens. So be mindful of that, right? There's the Tower card. I just said that, right? Tower card, expect powerful change. That's the Tower card in this Monology deck. So let's get into, oh yes, I also saw the Release Negativity card in here, which is the Scorpio card, right? Yeah. So confidence is key to your success. Understand that through this change came up because adjustments were required in the situation. Keep confident. Don't let this shake your confidence, okay? Don't let one person, you know, view you by a certain way, make you feel like everybody views it that way, or make you feel like, you know, oh, well, I guess it's not real, or I guess, you know, I'm a fake or something like that. No. Don't let that happen to you, okay? Surrender to the divine plan and understand that, you know, surrender to the divine, understand that it's all part of the divine purpose. This is all happening for a reason, right? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, this is happening to bring some balance into your life, okay? Because whatever you were giving to in the past, nothing was going to come of that. Nothing was going to come of that. What's supposed to show itself? Yeah, your commitment is being tested. This person or this place, whatever, like, it was testing you in a not good way. Yeah. So the end of a tough cycle. Oh, that brought out more than one card. I thought it was just one card, but the end of a tough cycle is approaching with this full moon in Capricorn, right? And the energy is gaining momentum. So I'm getting that it might come that like you're coming out of a kind of like dramatic or situation, and it might come to a crescendo and kind of like a big splash, right? Like, oh my God, really? But on the other side of this, right, I get that you're going to kind of bounce off that momentum and kind of transmute it and use that to kind of propel you into this new cycle of like happiness, right? But this end of this tough cycle is approaching, and the energy to closing out the cycle is getting very acute. So if there's people, if there's karmics trying to slow you down, you know, they might really be rushing in and figuring out, because there is this big wave of a good positive new cycle kind of like rushing towards you. Or the cycle might come, and then you might have a bunch of karmic people that are like, she's a bitch. And then like some crazy stuff happens, or some crazy good stuff happens for you. And they're like, that's my best friend. And you're like, best friend? Nothing is yet set in stone. So yeah, your commitment is that keep going, right? Keep going. Don't be taken off your path right here at the end, right? You're so close. Keep going. Don't let anything distract you, right? Be bold and make the first move. Exactly. Prosperity lies ahead for you, boo. Okay? Prosperity lies ahead. Be bold and make the first move. You are good enough, right? Confidence is key to your success. You are good enough to make it through this. You are doing it. And I really feel like there's going to be a lot of energy of you being like, damn, like, I am doing it kind of energy on the other side of this. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Do not let your past hold you back, right? Do not let anybody from your past or any kind of karmic BS from your past take time to breathe out. Just, I ain't got time for this shit. Anyway, right? I ain't got time for this shit. Communication is key. So definitely there is some communication coming in for you about this. Okay, so let's get into it some more. And I just saw the Virgo card here, right? So it is a full moon in Virgo. Oh yeah, is that full moon in Virgo? Is that you are good enough? Is the full moon in Virgo? I just showed that because it is a full moon in Virgo, right? Yeah, it is the full moon in Virgo that you are good enough. Exactly. You're going to go inside, do that deep diving, and realize that you are good enough. So yeah, so be aware around the full moon, which is on the 18th. It's just in a few days. Hello, where are you? You're on the very back. Okay. So definitely be aware of this full moon in Virgo energy here. Yeah, I think you're growing up. Things are balancing up, and you're growing up out of past cycles. The Six of Cups in reverse can also be you turning down reconciliations. Like, no old friends. Like, I'm done with that. I see who you really are. Or no old relationships. I'm done with that. It also can definitely be, you know, it's just like I'm done. I'm growing up. Like the Six of Cups is also like things coming to a natural end, like cycles coming to a natural end. Like it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to grow up out of this, right? Yeah. There have been people, places, things, energies, and things like that causing, you know, obstacles in your path. I really feel like the energy is gaining momentum for that to end, right? And on the other side of it, yeah, with this karmic pulling nasty, like low vibrational cycles ending, the energy just kind of takes off after that is what I'm really getting. Yeah, the Chariot card and the High Priestess. Yeah. So there definitely is going to be a lot of energy, I feel like, coming towards you. Use High Priestess. Use your discernment to really pick out what's really best for you, right? There's also some of you are wondering that if there's places to go or what direction you should head in. Follow your intuition. Meditate, contemplate, balance that spirituality and the practicality, right? Bring down, you know, that higher knowledge from your higher self. Really touch in, tune in, ground yourself, really, you know, and really, yeah, don't be confused by a lot of options or a lot of, you know, chaos kind of energy that might be trying to pop up around you, right? Be that calm. Yeah, they're showing me like somebody like just sitting there like calm with their eyes closed, just like breathing. It's just like a whole bunch of like chaos. It's just kind of like popping off and happening around them, and they're just like, like I'm good. I really feel like Spirit is really going to be coming through for you, and they're going to say yes. You have to do your part of it, which is your confidence, saying yes, you know, keeping that energy, you know, like yes, you know, you are good enough. Don't question that. You are good enough. You know that prosperity is lying ahead for you, right? And I really feel like Spirit is going to come through and help you with feeling this kind of detaching from energy that no longer serves you, right? It's really going to get a lot easier for you to recognize the people, the places, the things, the habits, the mindsets that you're just like, nope. Actually, I don't want to do that. Actually, I don't want to eat this. Actually, I don't want to do that. Actually, I don't want to hang out. Like, and it's going to become very obvious to you very quickly. Yeah, I feel like you are going to be moving away with this tough cycle, you know, the end of this tough cycle. For many of this five of cups energy here, where it's like lamenting over things that didn't work out, you know, crying over spilled milk or spilled cups success, or, you know, your fears of failure and things like that, so that you can actually really like turn around and see that. So be aware, right? Be aware of people that might want to pull you back and have you thinking solely about karmic energy instead of turning around and seeing what you do actually have. So stay grateful, right? No matter if this, right, no matter if this chaos is popping off or something's happening, stay grateful for the blessings that you do have in your life, right? Because you are being guided, you are being protected, and you do have a lot of spirit guidance, a lot of downloads, a lot of opportunities, doors opening all around you, right? So be aware of that, right? Queen of Pentacles, yeah, right? You're getting downloads, you're getting ideas, you're setting things up. Your abundance is being set up. Listen to your intuition, right? You are being guided. You have a lot of options. Some of you are feeling like some of you, that's a good problem to have. You're like, there are so many ways that I could make money or I could do things. Like, it's kind of feeling overwhelming, but spirit is saying, you know, allow this to kind of clear, because this energy, it's sitting a little too heavily on you. It's sitting a little too heavily on you. A lot of you, so I just put this down, and this card, which I didn't even realize was the surrender card. It's on top of this deck. We'll be using this deck in a little bit, right? But underneath it, I put this down, and the top, that surrender card flipped over, right? And the Kundalini awakening card. So you could be going through a Kundalini awakening, and there could be so many energies and so much more. Your perception, your psychic perception, or your gifts could just be expanding outward, and you're like, oh my god, the awareness is like so much. I remember that was one of my latest awakenings that I had when it really happened. It happened like 2 years ago, but when it happened, I remember how beautiful, but how simultaneously overwhelming it was, right? Because when you go through your awakening, you enter your bliss stage, right? And you're like, oh wow, this is so amazing, and this is so great, and oh my god, it's so unbelievable, and this is beautiful, and the world, and aha. But then, like, that kind of dark night energy kind of rises up, because it's also like your awareness of the darker things also amplifies as well, right? And that's when you start having tower moments, and you start seeing people and places and things that don't serve you, and you recognize people as karmics in your life. And you're like, oh my god, this is terrible, right? But it's also, you know, and then you work through it, and you see the beauty, you refine the beauty in it, because you're like, well, I can cut these people, places, things, mindsets, habits out of my life, and my life, you know, raises back up in vibration, and I feel a lot better, right? Because with knowledge comes responsibility, accountability. There's a heaviness that comes to the awakening and the knowledge as well, right? But it's about making sure that you are paying, that you're not just you know, that you're paying attention to the blessings that are around you, right? Not just the things that you're going to have to let go of, right? Yeah. So don't give as much energy to how heavy it feels to have all these options. You know, try to stay as kind of zen and as kind of relaxed as you can, right, through this process. And there's going to require a lot of action out of you. It's going to require a lot of like putting it to work, and let's go, getting into the energy, right? You can't let this energy drag you down, right? And there's definitely still more releasing of the past that is going to happen here. But I definitely feel like Spirit's going to be helping you out by sending you tribe members here. It's really going to help you with any kind of inner child healing, any kind of running away from responsibility or feeling overwhelmed, you know, by the possibilities or things you need to be doing. Just be aware of that. I really feel like, you know, it's all going to be a part of this awakening that you're going through now. Okay. I'm hearing that oh, what is the name? The man's first name is Xavier, but it's that song Blind Man. I've been channeling that song a little, definitely. You're so beautiful, girl, a blind man can love you. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm hearing that. Beauty in your soul, girl, a blind man could love you. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely gonna be receiving a divine blessing here. That's really going, yeah, and it's definitely, like I said, I definitely feel like you'll be offering. You could be in beginning. Okay, so what I feel like is in this is, right, the death card is here as well, right? So there are gonna be a divine blessing in the form of old past cycles, relationships, thought process, mind, right? But in the death card also comes a rebirth, right? With the death comes a rebirth. So old cycles are going to be ending, which means a divine blessing, a divine blessing of the old ending, right? Divine blessing on the other side, a rebirth, new contracts opening up, new opportunities opening up, new, partnerships, new soul tribe members, new people coming into your life as you give up, and you see the divine blessing as you were surrounded by the blessings, right? I talked about that, right? How it's like, oh, you see the beauty, and it's also beautiful that it gets a little bit dark because you have to go through this death process, and then on the rebirth on the other side of it, which birth is painful, right, for both parties, right? As you are being reborn, you see the divine blessing, and as you look, you get more divine blessings, and as you look backwards, you can reflect, you see the divine blessing that this death process was on both sides of it all around, right? So definitely. So the ending of old contracts, that's a divine blessing. Rebirth, the beginning of new contracts, that's a divine blessing. All right? Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Okay, thank you. I was thinking I should take these cards back out, and they did. Thank you, Spirit. I was just thinking I should have left those cards on the deck. I'm not sure why I put them back in there. So yeah. So definitely caught this, right? Definitely going to be a lot of cards, right? Some tower moments definitely happening. Could be happening very quickly, okay? But it's definitely with this full moon in Virgo, right? Hermit energy, full moon in Virgo, bringing, you know, bringing understanding about these devil energies that are inside us and around us as well, right? Definitely closing the gap, right? Closing that gap between taking that mask off and realizing, right? Bringing enlightenment with the sun here, right? Bringing enlightenment to the shadows so that you can end that. Thank you, Spirit. Just confirmation right back out again. Definitely, and it keeps stopping and cutting on this Two of Wands. So definitely moving forward, and what's forward? Justice, right? Justice energy is coming for you. A lot of Virgo energy here too with this Queen of Pentacles as well. Just or also hearing Capricornian energy, Scorpio energy here with this Death card, right? Cancer energy here. High Priestess. I'm hearing Piscean energy. I'm not sure if the High Priestess is always represented by Pisces, but yeah, Cancer as well as like family energy here, right? Taurus energy here with the new moon in Taurus, as well as more Capricorn energy here. Definitely with the end of this tough cycle approaches, right? So lots of earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy out here. Really big. As well as water energy, right? Coming off this new moon in Pisces, coming over to this new moon in Virgo, or this full moon in Virgo, right? Big transitional energy there. New moon in Pisces, also Pisces season, right? Of diving deep, bringing up those emotional things, getting in touch, new gifts developing and springing up and opening, and new things, coming into your life, new doorways opening up and everything. And then again, right, come after the awakening comes the grounding, right? Comes the like, oh, I don't know, and then the ground, and then you ground that energy. Then you can work back up to another awakening. Then comes the grounding, right? That natural in, out, breathing, that natural cycle, right? Death, birth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth, right? Over and over again throughout your life, right? Yeah. So there is some sneaky energy, whether or not this is in you or in somebody else, around letting this ending happen here. Okay. So be aware of that, right? People in your life could be manifesting in a way where where you are met with this. I'm not sure, I don't know what to do. That kind of energy, right? That I was just talking about could be manifesting in people in your life, really standing in your way or telling you, no, you shouldn't do that, or why are you doing that, or getting you to try to question or stumble, or, trying to bring up chaos, because you're leaving them behind, or because, they feel things shifting. It might make them feel uneasy. Be aware of that, right? Be aware of that inside yourself as well, right? When you address that inside yourself, it'll fall away in your exterior as well, right? Because it's manifesting in the exterior so that you can deal with it internally, right? Hermit mode, right? Hermit card. Exactly. Fighting, drama, any of that stuff might pop up. More Piscean energy here with this moon energy, right? It's all popping up so that you can deal with it, face it, purge it, release it, let go of it, replace it with confidence and understanding and belief in the divine plan, right? Yeah. Really tap into that Piscean, to that moon energy inside of yourself, right? So you can see the way forward. Exactly. Ooh, exactly. Right? So you can see that way forward. Tap into that really feminine, energy with that moon energy, right? More of that feminine, psychic awareness. I'm more deeply connected to the cosmos kind of energy, right? Getting into the natural order of things in a cosmic way. Ooh, damn March. A lot of shifting. A lot of shifting happening here in March. Okay, yeah, a lot of work. Shifting with your work too. Look at that. Beautiful. 8 and 9 of Pentacles, right? A lot of shifts in your work happening here, and really getting to work, working on your independence, working on, just your freedom and enjoying that, right? I'm hearing cha-ching, so definitely if you've been dealing with some kind of financial issues, at least finding a way forward and finding a way to work on that and really work on getting that savings account up, getting that, checking account up. I'm hearing clients. So somebody here is going to be getting a big influx of clients as well, which that might be, going from kind of like struggling to suddenly being like boom, 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 inbox full, client list full, like, oh, snap, Remember, you are good enough. You can handle this. You've been waiting for this. You've been praying for this. So as it comes around, don't let it overwhelm you, right? Like that person with all the chaos all around them, right? It can be good chaos. It can be a flurry of abundance all around you. It's a shifting of energy, right? So you need to be like, I can do this. I can stay calm. I can do it. I can do it. I can do what I need to do. Like, yes, just know, just keep being guided forward, right? Yeah. Listening to that truth inside of yourself. Yes. Right? Definitely getting a lot of spirit guidance. Sorry, I just put it back in there, but it was the King of Swords and then the Queen of Swords on the other side. Keeping those boundaries high. Also for some, yeah, look at this. I said that, right? Those checking accounts balancing out, right? Also, for some of you, you're really going to have to really balance out work time, okay? Because for some of you, you're getting those new jobs that you wanted, you're leaving those old jobs, you're getting those new jobs, you're getting that new client list, everything is blowing up, and you're just working, 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 working. Don't burn yourself out, right? Know how to say, okay, it's 6 o'clock. Ding, ding. I'm not looking at my emails. I'm not doing that. This is private time. This is meditation time. This is dinner with my family time. This is me taking a bath, relaxing time. Make sure, because I know that it feels so good, especially when you are in a stagnant and then you have that stroke of brilliance and you're getting work done and you're doing so much. You can get into the cycle of just burn, 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 then you crash again, right? Then you stay stagnant. The Spirit is saying they want you to really work on getting that equal flow where you're working, you're playing, you're working, you're playing, you're working, you're playing, instead of you know, play, crash, stagnant. Oh, all this work. Oh, crash, stagnant, you know, and then, oh, stagnant, crash, you know. So it's like getting that flow. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. I'm working, I'm playing. I'm working, I'm resting. I'm working, I'm resting. Kind of energy is what they're showing me, right? You got to get that frequency right. Got to get that alignment right so that it's a constant give and take flow of give and take, give and take, give and take, right? Flow of that. So you're going to need to have proper boundaries in this, right? And they say they know that that it's like, what? How can you tell me to slow down now that you're telling me, now that everything I've been asking for is finally coming in? But they're saying, you know, all this is coming in because you took the time to go inside, to rest, to find that inside of yourself. So recognize the success that comes with also giving yourself a break, right? To not just continuously burning yourself out. But definitely I am seeing here with that. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles is the only thing that's not here yet. But the 6, 7, you know, 6, 7's not here. But the 6, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. March is indeed going to be lucky for somebody, okay? Like, yeah. There's definitely, okay, that King of Swords did come back out energy as well. Yeah. But Spirit is also saying with more acknowledgement and more light shining on you also comes just more, you know, competition, people taking you more seriously. Just be aware of that. That's going to be part of the chaos that you're going to have to just work through, right? I'm going to have to know it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. It ebbs and it flows. That's just it. Yeah. So make sure that you are resting, that you are chilling, and that you are addressing any kind of fears that you might have about it leaving, right? That's part of the work that you're really going to need to do, especially around this, right? Releasing that you, knowing that you are good enough for this to come in, right? And that it's okay for you to rest. It's okay for you to take a few days off. It will still be there, right? It will still be there. It's okay, right? But also don't get to where you're just play and not putting in the work, right? Yeah. It's going to be a lot of choices coming towards you. Good, positive, happy, fun, like, yay, choices, right? Also choices, I think, in love as well. King of Cups. Showing itself there. Choices and emotion and staying emotionally balanced and, you know, and emotionally understanding. Emotional maturity as well coming in here. Okay, that's great. Great development coming in. Suddenly, I so strongly smell this candle. I mean, it's been burning back there this whole time, but also, yeah, this yellow energy working a lot with your solar plex and your sacral chakra is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because there is a lot of yellow, right? All this Pentacles energy here. Yeah, Temperance energy, a lot of balancing out, like the sun coming up after this death rebirth process, right? Death rebirth, the sun arising in the background. Right, the dawning of a new day kind of energy, the sun energy showing itself. Wow, look at that. As I'm saying that, the sun card has all those the baby in the sunflower field, right? Queen of Wands. So they're kind of giving me kind of like you're the baby in the sunflower field growing up and growing up over time to become this Queen of Wands kind of energy is what they're giving me, right? This rebirth, this renewal, you know, birthing a new you, birthing a new happiness, a new existence. So don't be scared to take those breaks when you need it. Don't be scared to work when you need to, right? But there is a ton of, yeah, look at all this yellow that's in all these cards that are coming out, right? All this yellow energy, happiness, abundance, wealth, energy, just like great orange and yellow energy. A lot of grounding energy that this full moon here in March, this energy in March is going to bring. I'm just hearing green. Yeah. I feel like your energy, as the energy I'm noticing around here, it's starting to rain a lot. It's, you know, it's getting a lot of like that lush energy. There's a lot of flowers like blooming and it looks all beautiful here where I am, right? So you know, I feel like that energy is awakening as the earth is kind of awakening. Your energy inside you, this Empress energy inside you is also awakening as well. More balancing energy here as well. Closing that gap, more yellow energy, right? Yeah. Yeah, and although there is gray, there is this possibility of paying attention to this energy down here as well, as well as, although there's all this black, there's all this yellow, all this blue energy here. Again, the 7 also has all the yellow energy behind it, like showing the hidden potential and seeing all of these kind of things coming up so that you can address them and move on from it. Again, getting your wish fulfillment, even more of that blue and red and yellow energy, right? Yeah. Knight of Wands. Some of you, especially with all this sudden influx of money, look at, there it is, 7 of Pentacles, right? Make sure that you are saving this money too, right? Yes, spend it. Yes, invest it where you need to. Yes, but do not forget to also save it. Do not forget to also be putting some of this up. I'm hearing a nest egg, working on your nest egg, working on your retirement funds and things like that, paying into your 401ks, insurance and all that stuff. Make sure that you are saving the proper amount of money to make sure that you are establishing all of that practical things that you need to do that ensures prosperity will keep coming into the future, right? All the practical, balancing the spirituality, right? You've been balancing your spirituality. Now you're going to be learning a lot about how to, on the other side, all of the abundance this spirituality is bringing into you, balancing the practical side of applying the spirituality and applying this abundance that you're manifesting and all of this into your life. And that's the truth, boo. Okay? So just know, right? Look at all these pentacles. This is crazy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. What? And the Ace. I have almost the whole Pentacle suit out here. This is crazy. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like it's less thinking. Less thinking. There's only a couple of Swords cards. Less thinking, more doing, more action, more putting it into work, less thinking about it and journaling about it and putting it down and wishing for it and praying for it and visualizing it, and more of it just being like teeny, teeny, like all around you, right? In the physical. Beautiful. Something did pop. Oh, look, there's that Sun card peeking its little way down through there. What's this? Yep. With this Hermit energy, right? You've been in this Hermit mode energy, and on the other side of it is the Sun energy, right? No, they don't want it there. Where was it? Here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Spirit was like, you forgot, right? 7 of Wands. I'm hearing someone go, surprise. So some of you might be throwing a surprise party for somebody, or might be just having a lot of parties, celebrations, and things as well. It could be very surprising to you that all of this just suddenly happened. Surprising to a lot of people around you too. I'm also hearing people like, like gasp, like, oh my God. Yeah, okay. 7 of Wands. I'm hearing beat them off with a stick. You know how somebody will say, they'll like look at somebody, it's like, oh, your kid is growing up so fast. Like, wow, when this person gets older, you're gonna have to beat them off with a stick. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing beat them off with a stick. So kind of, yeah, you might be having a lot of people want to come back around now and be best friends. Oh, we besties. Like, oh, are we? King of Wands in reverse. Karmics. Old karmics and shit wanted to come back around. Oh, look at the wand. Look at the wand. I got good news. I want you now. I got bad news. I don't give a fuck now. It's good news for me, but not so bad. Exactly. I'm on to the next. I'm on this new cycle. I also feel like you're going to be looking really good. Yeah. Somebody here, if you've been wanting to, you're going to lose like a bunch of weight. Like really quickly. Like really, really quickly. Yeah. Like somebody's going here suddenly from the 10 of Wands down to the Ace of Wands. Just boom. And it's going to be a huge tower moment in people's lives. People are going to be like, damn. Like, oh my God. Like, I just saw you like 3 weeks ago. Did you lose like 30 pounds in like a couple of weeks? Like, yeah, I did. Like, what the heck is happening? Like, what is happening with you? Like, that good shit. Like, the good shit. God is good, right? Like, it's coming in my life. Yes. I'm seeing like scale numbers going down, bank account numbers going up. Like I keep seeing numbers like going up and going up and going up. So that's good. Numbers going up. The right numbers going down. The right numbers going up. Right? Somebody here is just going to drop a ton of burdens in their life. Something that's really been a lot of like financial worries, a lot of stability worries, a lot of like literal weight they've been carrying around is also going to be dropping very rapidly. Okay, as well. It's going to be creating a lot of these really good tower moments in your life where it's just going to be like, oh my gosh, like that's crazy. Just new cycles everywhere. Yeah, and like I said, with that comes people that are like, that's so happy. I'm so happy for you. That's brilliant. That's amazing. There also comes those people that are like, great. Isn't that great? You so deserve it. That kind of energy too, right? It happens. You might also have like some people, okay, because I was randomly recommended. You know how those people upload like, because I don't have TikTok, but it's how some people upload like random TikTok compilations, and one just automatically played after like I had my phone sitting down and my hands were, I think I was like washing my hands or something, and it just started playing and I was like, what is this? And it was a random TikTok compilation of like how people change up on you after you had a glow up, or how people, it's like, tell me about a time that, tell me about a downfall that people don't talk about with like losing a lot of weight or like having a glow up. And it was like, there were some of the people that were talking about, as happy as they were, that as happy as some friends and family member were, they're like, there are people that have you in their life because you fulfill that very certain role, right? Like don't take offense when I say this, because I've been this person too. You're like the big girl, or you're like the big guy. You're like, you fulfill that role in your friendship group. And now suddenly, you're the friend that people can take along that they know they will show out on, right? Um, and it can be surprising sometimes when people when things change and you're not that friend anymore, right? People can get envious or can get jealous or can feel a certain way about it because, one, you were more what you were less of a person, your own person, and you were more of, this person is this to me, right? And that can challenge a lot of people, right? You might even get people that don't want to come around or don't want to bring their boyfriends around you or their husbands around you because they're like, you're too hot now. Like, I can't bring you around my husband. It's like, what? Like, what does that say about who you think who you think I am as a friend? That all I'll have to do is lose weight and suddenly I'd want to take your husband? Or, that your husband would want to cheat on you with like one of your good friends? Like, there's something deeper in your marriage going on there than me losing a bunch of weight, right? So although it comes with all this beautiful and all this other stuff, the glow up also comes with haters. It comes with jealousy. It comes with people that suddenly never saw you as competition, suddenly acknowledging you as competition, right? Because I literally got somebody walking into a room, right? And it's literally like you're like slow motion walking into the room and you're just like, like, you're just like walking through, and people that never would have paid attention to you before are suddenly being like, and they're kind of jealous about it, right? They're like, oh my God, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's stylish, and she's skinny now. What the, and it's like, that's right, it's over for you bitches. I kept hearing that meme too. It's over for you bitches. Let me lose this weight and it's OV for y'all. Like, y'all have no idea. Not like I'm going to want to take your man or anything, but you have no idea, right? So that's kind of that energy where you're kind of like, you're confident, you're loving yourself, you're going along, and it might surprise you, right? It might surprise you who's like, yes, boo, get it, get it, get it, get it. Hey, you look fucking amazing. And who is like, isn't that great? Well, you should really have that surgery to get rid of all that extra skin. Like, what? What? Kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Forgive them, though. Forgive them. Choose to, like, go on about it. Be like, all right, then. Let it be what it is. Because you can't control. All you can do is do what you do. Right? You cannot control how other people are gonna how they're gonna respond to it, how they're gonna react to it, what they're gonna do. You can't control that, right? All you can do is be like, all right, and it's not your burden to bear. If they want to get their panties all twisted up in a bun because you taking care of yourself and prospering and all the work that you're putting into a situation is finally paying off, like that's their issue, that's their problem, right? They can get booted out of the abundance club, okay? People are just gonna show you, it happens, yeah. But every person and every person that you see, oh, right? Well, I can cut you out and open up the space for a person who will love me just as I am, right? Yeah. So your friend circles, your families, and things like that, you might really find some surprising evolution of how people, because it's too much of the time people don't even realize it, right? It's not about who you are as a person, it's about who you are to them, right? It's not about you being an individual, right? It's not about you. We've talked about this on the twin flame journey too, right? Sometimes people will get karmics or other people in the past will get all caught up in, no, you're my empress, or no, you're this, or no, you're supposed to be that, and we, on the other side of it, we can claim those people. No, you're my emperor. No, you need to just let go of your karmic. No, you need to do that, right? But that's not what this is about. It's not about who they are to you and what they mean to you. It's about who they mean to themselves. It's about who they are to themselves, right? We've all been there. We've all got caught up in that shit, and we've all had to been put in our place before to be like, you know what? It's not about them. It's about me. And that's what this journey here is about, which is exactly why Spirit is saying it really might shake up your confidence. It really might be like, really? It might surprise you who's not really as happy for you as you thought they were going to be. Just pay attention. You're going to be busier and you're going to be doing things, but you'll also find that people will there will be some people who will stop naturally inviting you, calling you, coming around you, talking to you, because all they have is negative things to say about their life, and all you have is great things to say about your life. And those people will naturally fall away from you. Let them naturally fall away, right? Because it's not like we'll shit on them or F them or get them out of my life, whatever, they're useless. It's just, hey, their choices are their choices, their life is their life. This is my life, right? And it's your time. That's what Spirit's saying. It's your time to shine in this bitch. Yeah. So don't let it hold you back, right? Don't let it cloud your vision. Don't let it weigh you down, right? Don't let people make you feel guilty for making decisions that help support yourself, right? Yeah, I'm also hearing don't hold grudges either. Don't hold grudges either. But you got a lot of good news coming your way. So let it go and let it be what it is. Yeah, right? You got a lot of good things coming your way. You're doing a lot of graduating here. You're rebirthing yourself. Is that fresh little baby the on that sun card, and you're evolving, right? You're evolving to your next level with this Queen of Wands here. Like I said, right, the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very attractive, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're getting a ton of your wish fulfillment. That's brilliant. I'm hearing a song. It's like, they can't hold me back. They can't hold me back. Sounds familiar, but I can't place it. If you know it, drop it in the comment section. What else is going on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you're still being really sweet, right? You're having a lot of heart chakra opening as well, right? A lot of love energy, a lot of traction energy, right? A lot of that fire energy, that passion. you know, doing what you really love, looking how you really want to look, feeling how you really want to feel, doing what you really want to be doing, being the person you really want to be, you know, really, yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful energy, you guys. Aw, Ace of Cups. Why is this in reverse? Is it supposed to be in reverse? Yes. Why is this Ace of Cups in reverse, Spirit? Oh, yeah. There might be a person here, okay? There's definitely some love energy here that you're like dousing out, that you're definitely like pouring that, you know, putting out that flame, putting out that candle. Um, you're like, no, right? I said that, right? Oh, you might have old people coming back being like, yeah, yeah, old flames and shit coming back around. And you're like, no, no, you know, no, this cup is sacred. I ain't giving it away to just anybody. I'm giving this love to myself, right? This is part of your natural evolution too. What's this energy? I'm here and pick it back up. But I saw the Seven of Cups stood out to me and the King of Pentacles stood out to me. We'll see if they come back out. But yeah, but there's definitely going to be options, right? Because of course, right? You're glowing up, you're going all this. There's going to be people closing distance. You're also, if you believe that you're on a soulmate or twin flame kind of journey and things like that, the distance in that is also closing as well, or just the distance in. Oh, some of you also might be getting a new home. Congratulations. You might be upgrading your apartment or upgrading to a house or to whatever is an upgrade for you, right? Or whatever you're like, yes, like, yeah, I definitely feel like it's like all this hard work that you've been putting in spiritually, that you've been putting in, is definitely gonna start just like crazy manifesting into the world around you, into your 3D world around you. Yeah. Yes, this is justice for you, baby. This is justice for you. Wow. There's a lot happening in the next couple of weeks. Yes, for some of you. A lot more eyes on you too, a lot more acknowledgement, right? Like I said, right? You're walking into the room and you're like, oh, and people are like, wow, like you're shining bright, and people are like, oh, snap, like, huh? It's a lot more attention, right? For some, like I said, for some of you, it's a lot more attention, and you're kind of like, back up, right? You're balancing this, right? You're finding this finding a new balance with your new self that's being birthed, that's being born here, right? Right? Yeah, they're showing me like a person that like had a tower, which caused like a pregnancy, Empress energy to start growing and growing. Pregnancy is although it's beautiful, it's uncomfortable, you know. Then you have to actually go through the birth process, right? This rebirthing. You had to go through the death process, then you had to form, then you had to get born again, which is like a kind of like another death rebirth process, right? It's a changing of energy, a changing of cycles, a changing of timelines. You know, it's all part of the process. It's not all rainbows and sunshines all the time, right? Yeah. I'm just hearing it's happening. It's happening. Yeah. Yeah. There's also absolutely some energy here that needs to be worked through around a specific relationship in your life. And I really think it's love, because it's Two of Cups energy, right? There's been obstacles, there's been stagnancy, there's been, you know, this could be a karmic relationship that you're really finally just like letting go, releasing. It's been holding on. Either way. Either you've been holding on to it, or they've been holding on to you, or something like that, and you're just like, I just want this to be over and done with. It's causing obstacles. I definitely feel like that is going to come up here in March for you, before the end of March. Yeah. I think you're going to be faced with options as well. Again, right? Options. And it might feel kind of heavy. Right? It might feel kind of heavy here. It might be about a home, you know, it might be about traveling, you know, but there's definitely all kind of lessons here to learn. And if you're learning these lessons, you're moving on, there's definitely victory for you here, right? Victory that you have manifested here. But there's definitely this sense um of a choice, right? To end a karmic cycle here in the past. Wait, I'm playing this in the wrong way. Yeah, there's definitely a choice here. Choosing your pathway here, moving forward. Yeah. I keep accidentally hitting this, and this Kundalini Awakening showing itself. Are you ready for me to move on to this deck? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Definitely don't skip on your shadow work, okay? There'll still be shadow work and with all this abundance coming in here. Healthy boundaries, learning those healthy boundaries, keeping those healthy boundaries. You've done the work to put up those healthy boundaries, but would they really have a meaning if you never actually put them into practicality? If you didn't have somebody trying to push those boundaries so you can go, oh, no, you see those boundaries? They're there. Get back, right? There's definitely divine blessings coming in here for sure. I mean, obviously, for sure. And a lot of opportunities to release the past, right? Definitely closing out cycles of doing inner child healing work as well, still to go. Moving forward in these new cycles, right? But that's just gravy, right? Yeah, that's healing yourself. Opportunities to heal yourself when you start doing it more and more. It might be annoying when the opportunity, it might be like, really, this again? But it's like, no, but you know what? It's actually a blessing, right? See the blessing. So go forward with it and be happy that you are getting these opportunities that are coming up to heal yourself, these opportunities to put up those boundaries, right? Be careful of any kind of projection energy. People might be trying to project onto you, right? Like I said that before. People want to make you be what you're supposed to be to them and not let you be who you are on your own. Be mindful of not doing that to other people as well, right? Is it them or is it your insecurities? Don't be guided by fear, right? Some people around you might be deciding, oh, you're shining too bright, right? You're shining too bright. It must be your issue. It must be your problem. Oh, you lost all that weight and you think you're that shit now. You think you could just wear that around my boyfriend? What? I lost all this weight and I'm finally able to wear what I want to wear and you're sitting here telling me I shouldn't do that? Like, what are you talking about? Right? That also might be a thing where I talked about making sure you're saving your money, right? Make sure if you're spending money, you're saving money, right? That might be, for some of you, it might be like, okay, if I'm going to spend this money, that means I have to put that much money in savings too, or something like that, right? Especially, I mean, obviously, don't skimp out if you're losing a bunch of weight or something. Yeah, right? Donate your clothes that don't fit anymore and buy a new wardrobe, right? But make sure that you're saving, that you're keeping up with as much as the inflow that's coming in, that's going out, that you're donating that money, that you're giving back as the universe is giving to you, that you're also giving back to other people as well, right? Yeah. Shadow work. Some people might be coming in trying to trigger that shadow energy or trigger that, and you're like, what? Like, what do you mean? Oh, you lost all that weight now, and now you want to wear those short shorts, and I think it's disrespectful for you to come around my boyfriend looking like that. Like, what? Like, they didn't mind, right? They didn't mind when you were wearing your frocks, but suddenly you look good. Now they got a problem. That's their own shadow work that's inside them. Forgive them, be understanding, but just understand, right? Some of those people, you'll be able to be like, okay, girl, and move on about your business. And some people you're going to have to, okay? Just be aware of that. Full moon, the completion, right? Draw from the power of the climax. Release and give back in gratitude. Exactly. Full moon energy, right? So very much be aware of this full moon and Virgo energy. It's going to be big. Now I'm really excited. I'm always excited, but now I'm super, super excited. Yeah, you're going to be learning a lot here about healthy boundaries. Yeah, about putting those healthy boundaries. You say, yeah, I'm doing all this work. I'm developing healthy boundaries. Okay. Spirit is saying, they're not saying I'm going to test you or I'm going to push you. They're just saying, hey, you might have some people that are trying to overstep those healthy boundaries. They might be trying to ask you to do too much or asking to get too much for you. You got to be aware and use discernment on that, right? People. Right? This is also with this people card, it's take this person under your wing. You are here to guide them, right? Sometimes you guide people by saying, oh no, you're not going to project your energy onto me. You know, sometimes you can stay with those people and teach them a lesson, and sometimes the lesson is your absence, right? Magician. You've manifested all this, that's for damn sure. And with that Magician card, that you are connected to elemental magic, right? Remember how I said that, getting into that natural transition, like with the, you know, with the stars and with the planets and the moons, and how your like kind of glow up is lining up with the seasons and stuff like that. So, you know, be aware of that as to how connected you are to all of that energy. Yeah, so this healing karmic cycle here came out right over this star card down here, right? Karmic lessons are testing you. What did I say, right? You need to heal past karmic cycles. Energy needs to be cleared. Focus on healing yourself to bring in new positive energy. Exactly, right? Because you have all these amazing divine blessings all around you. Don't get overwhelmed, right? You're going to have towers that are good and towers that are kind of surprising and might kind of hit you a little bit, right? Don't be distracted by the negative towers of friends or family members, or, you know, other people out there suddenly being like, or allowing yourself to be overwhelmed, right? Don't allow those towers to outshine all of the wonderful good things that are happening in your life, right? Because there are all these wonderful good things that are happening into your life too. Don't concentrate on all the things you're having to let go of as much as all the things you're gaining, right? Stay grateful for even the things that you're being asked to let go of, because they don't serve you. That's why you're being asked to let go of them, right? If they were for your best, Spirit wouldn't be taking them away, right? Spirit doesn't take anything away without the intention of replacing it with something that works even better, right? Chaser, yeah. Be aware of not being in this chaser energy, right? You're in the receiver energy, right? Stay in this receiving energy. Don't chase after it. Don't hold on to it too much. You know, don't smother it. Allow it to grow naturally. True love. Allow a situation to naturally unfold as it does. Time reveals all. True love isn't simply given, it is earned. It takes work and commitment. Keep an open heart and a clear mind. So definitely. Divine protection. Yeah. So you're being protected, right? Rejection is divine protection, right? New, woo! New beginnings. But I am going to show what's behind that since it wanted to pop off. Honesty. Yeah, be honest with yourself about this. What's behind there? Meditation. Yeah, meditate too. Right? Like I said, that person sitting there staying in the zen as the chaos pops off around them, right? Radical self-honesty is required for this journey. Turn inward and listen to your soul's truth. 100%. A new start is coming. Stay positive and open-minded to all the possibilities the universe has in store for you. All right? Stay positive and understand when things aren't working out, it's because a death process needs to happen. But a death process also means a rebirth is happening. So as a blessing, might, you know, see what's leaving as a blessing, that it's keeping a door open for something else to come into your life. It's a double blessing, right? Things that end are also a blessing, just as much as things that are, you know, things that you're being asked to let go of are just as much as a blessing as new things that you're receiving, right? Union. So definitely you're going to be uniting a lot with this Empress energy, with this money energy, because money is an energy. It's coming in towards you, right? With this prosperity, this abundant happiness. There's definitely a possibility here, because the Four of Wands keeps showing itself, right? There's definitely a possibility for union with a really nice soulmate, or somebody that you have a really, you know, psychic connection. You're amping up your psychic abilities, your psychic connection, right? All that moon energy. A lot of just like wonderful things are coming, you know, are coming about from all the work that you're doing here at the end of March. No, and for a lot of you, this is manifesting in March. Like, not just, oh, it'll manifest because of the work you do in March in the future, right? It's manifesting in March because of all the work you've already done. Ah, oh, this is so beautiful. A lot of you are going to be finding and really aligning with your life purpose too, making those major moves to align yourself with this life purpose. This is beautiful, right? And all this is happening because you're ending a karmic cycle here in your life. What's that? Codependency. Wow. You are healing a codependent karmic cycle from your past, right? Coming into this independence, right? To the blessings and independence and all of this. So codependency in your life is leaving, right? Wow. Look at this. Look at this. What's on the other side of this karmic cycle? Twin flame. Right? Twin flame is on the other side of the separation from the karmic cycle. I just said that, right? Just coming into that, right? Also, this twin flame card doesn't also have to be in a person. It can be a job, finding your life purpose, finding that life career, finding that abundance, finding your way, right? Coming into that soul completion and intense connection with friends and family and, you know, a partner, definitely for some of you, coming into a house, moving to a city that just feels like home instantly, you know, moving to a place that feels so much more secure and happy and home-like, you know, just coming into completion with those things that's like, ah, yes, this is part of your next cycle that's opening up here, right? And a lot of it is happening because of this inner child healing that you've been doing. The beginning, the ending, and the beginning of a new cycle, the death, right? It's all part of the soul contract here. And you're definitely opening up new I said that, right? Right? New contracts coming in here. New contracts with soul tribe members. Beautiful. All because of this. I just heard that You're Beautiful song. That you're beautiful, it's true. Saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. Okay. That was for somebody. But this star energy is coming in here. Enlightenment. You're being guided through messages, signs, and dreams. Listen carefully with this to this unconditional love. You're being guided, right? And your manifestations are coming to pass here, right? Just remember that you're keeping your healthy boundaries up against these things that you're releasing from the past, right? Releasing the past. So and a lot of this things that you're releasing from the past are also all this inner child healing that you need to do, right? Wow. All right, my sweets. This is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Always remember that down in the description box down below, if you enjoy this deck right here and the readings that you get off of it, you can purchase this deck, my beloved Twin Flame Messages deck. The link for that is in the description box down below. If you're interested in visiting my shop, you guys can visit that. As well, it's down there. Also, if you're interested in any of the card decks that I ever use in this video or any of my other videos, whether they're mine or somebody else's card decks, I have what everything is down in on the very bottom of the description box down below. Okay, so that's in every video, so check that out if you're interested here. Okay. All right. Also, like the content if you liked it. Share it if you feel like it could help somebody else out there. Very much so appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and hit that notification bell. Okay. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. If you feel guided to donate or tip to the channel, the link for that is down below in the description box, as well as my contact information. If you feel guided to reach out to me for a spirit guidance reading or a spirit guidance reading. Or if you feel drawn to get a personal tarot or oracle card reading or whatever, just reach out to me and we can discuss that. Thank you so very much for being here with me today. I hope this gave you the love, light, and clarity that you were looking for, my sweets. Definitely keep an eye out for that full moon, for the full moon in Virgo March reading that's coming up here on the channel. Look for that to drop soon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.